Hi guys.
Hey.
This is our first.
Okay.
This is our first. What's going on with your hair?
What's wrong with
Come
it?
here. Come here.
Coming.
It's doing some weird stuff.
Oh, I messed it up with the back.
Guys, sorry, I can't have my girl looking weird. On her first ever video, but
It's fine.
yeah, this is our first video. We are very smile, so they know you're excited. We're so excited. It's long awaited,
Very long.
and
we're finally
we're very happy with all the support we've had and like people getting excited to see our videos and stuff like that. It gives us like reason to do it, because in the beginning we were like, do you know what I mean? Because we've been wanting to do it for so long, and now people are like, oh my god, when are you guys gonna do it? Like, it gives us like, oh my god, people really want to see this.
Okay,
and
we
it's
need
like,
to get,
because we were scared. We're like, no one's gonna watch it, no one's gonna listen to it.
and they
But
might
now
not.
it's like,
you never
yeah,
know.
you never know.
Yeah.
Not everyone's gonna like it. So, but yeah, we're very excited. And so this is our first ever video, and it's just so exciting.
Yeah.
My voice is going so high. I don't know why.
Oh, why is it going so high? It's excitement.
Giving
babes.
range.
Very much.
But yeah, we're just gonna jump into it because Fruz and I were just talking about this on the way here.
Oh yeah.
And
Our
I was just at the
experience.
doctor's the other day. And I was telling her about my experience at the doctor's.
Right.
And
Not something
it was
that you
giving,
hear.
I don't know if you guys know the video of Same Girl by Usher and R. Kelly. It was giving that vibe where like they were talking about the same girl. And it was like, like, you know, they were like mentioning things and he was like, oh, does she do, like, do you know what I mean? It was giving like, why do we know the same person?
Yeah, because
Turns out we went to the same doctor and he was a creepy man.
Sorry, imagine he sees this. Because you never know. He's creepy that he could look up our names on the.
I don't even know his name.
Neither.
But he was creepy. I'm
Very
not saying
creepy.
what location it was.
You went recently. I went like a few months ago.
Yeah, I went like 2 days ago.
Yeah. So I told her a story, my experience. Because when you go to the doctors, there's not usually
Yeah.
it's just simple in and out. But
In and
why the heck was I was snapping my siblings. I don't know if I snapped you, but I was so uncomfortable. Like, I've never been so uncomfortable in my life to the doctors, because first it was my first time going to that clinic, to the GP, is that what we call it. And I just went for the first one because I just needed to get antibiotics or something. And never again.
It was giving interrogation. It was giving like...
He was literally like, they usually ask
It was
you.
really weird.
They usually ask you questions like,
Okay,
okay.
so you...
You go.
No, when she told me about it, it was like ages ago. And I was like, what a weirdo. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. And then until you.
And then I didn't know it was the same center. So when I went, I just booked with whatever doctor I could find, because I just needed to go to the doctor's. And then I was waiting there, and then he calls out my name. And he's just scanning me like from far away. And I was like, oh, what a weirdo. Anyways, didn't think anything of it. And I was trying to just go in and out, because it was the day of like the Matildas playing England. So I was trying to go home so I could go watch the game. And I'm like, no, like, why is he so weird? So I just went in, whatever, just thinking I'm going to tell him what's wrong with me, and then he'll just tell me what to do and leave, right?
Easy.
And he seemed like he wasn't interested in knowing what was wrong with me. I had to basically tell him what was wrong with me, because he didn't even ask me, why are you here? Do you know what I mean? Like, it was just, he was asking me about everything else but that.
So what did he ask you? Like, I want to know if it's the same.
He goes, and he had like a weird accent. I couldn't tell if he was like American or something. It was giving weird.
I can't remember, because
It was like American, Canadian. I don't know. I'm just gonna say Americans, because Americans are weird. And yeah, he was just, what did he say? Oh, he goes, and he talks in this like monotone voice. And then he was like, so do you have a partner? And I was like, in my head, I'm like, and me, I didn't think anything of it. I'm just thinking, he's just asking me normal questions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
Or is that normal though?
I didn't think of it.
Yeah.
You put trust in doctors. You never think anything of them.
Telling you everything. So whatever comes between you and I is
whatever
a
they ask
secret.
you, you answer
Scary.
the question. That's how it is, you know? And then I'm like, no. And I didn't think anything. And then he goes, oh, okay. And I'm like, anyways, and me trying to get back to what's like why I'm at the doctor's. And then he just keeps cutting me off, and he goes, so where are you from? And I'm like, okay, whatever. Everybody
Like,
asks.
maybe they need to
I
know,
was
like, background,
Yeah,
like,
maybe it's
you
like
know?
got to do with what's wrong with me.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
maybe there's some genetics. I don't know, man. Like, maybe he's. I don't know.
It's a doctor. You don't question
And
them.
then
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'm from Eritrea. He's like, where is that? And I was like, oh my God. I'm like, okay, do you know where Ethiopia is? Cool.
That's
Right
what we're
next
gonna
to
say
it.
all the time.
He
Why
was
we-
like, and I was just like, cool. He's like, just gonna move on. This man went to go Google it, pulled up the map on Google. It was like, oh, that's where it is. And I was like, yeah. And then he goes, oh, okay. And then he's like, so is that where your family's from? And I was like, yeah,
Sorry.
that's what I said. That's where I'm from. So obviously my family's from there. Like,
Yeah,
what do you
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And then he's like, so do you live with your parents? And I was like,
Why do you need to know that?
that's where I was like,
yeah.
what's that got to do with what I'm here for? Like, what?
I didn't know he said that.
And then I was like, maybe it's got to do. I don't know. Like, I just kept giving
yeah,
you reasons to questions.
Yeah. I feel
And I
you.
was like, yeah. And then, anyways, I was like, so what am I supposed to do? Like, just me trying to go back to the whole thing. And he's just like, oh, okay. So how long have you been here for? I'm like, I'm born here. Oh, okay. Do you go back to your? Oh, my God. And I was like, okay. So like, I was like, okay, like.
He's asking questions that he shouldn't be
I'm
asking.
so creeped out. And then he just called me like an hour ago.
Yeah, was that
He-
him?
Oh, and
yeah.
then at the end of the session, keep in mind, guys, I did not go for anything got to do. I just had like a little. I didn't go for a cold or anything like that. I went for something else, and I had a little bit of like a cold. And then he was like, "Oh, you sound like you have a cold." And I was like, "Yeah, I've got like a little bit of like runny nose." And he was like, "Oh, okay." And then he didn't even ask for permission. He pulled out the stick and tried to swab my mouth, and didn't even ask me if he should swab my mouth. And then I just
Did
let
my guy
him
not
do
say
it.
ah?
And I just, you know, put your tongue out, say ah.
Yeah.
It was like that. I just thought it was like, I don't know. And
Yeah.
and then he started like doing a swab. And I was like, I'm like, isn't he meant to ask me or tell me what it's for? But I didn't think anything of it. So
Yeah.
I just went along with it. And he was swabbing my mouth. And then afterwards, I was like, I got scared because
Yeah,
I don't
you
know what it
might
was
as
for.
Yeah.
And then he goes, I'm going to test it for.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, he's going to use my DNA. I was I'm so
My guy's gonna do some
scared.
experiments. He's gonna do some
Yeah.
experiments and stuff. Oh my god!
my
See,
God.
when she talk, like,
He's a creep.
see that similar
He
thing
is a
happened
creep.
to me. Did he ask you about anything
I
else?
think he needs his medical license revoked.
He's married though.
And
he's told me
he had a
was
wedding
married.
ring on. And then he had like Jesus and crosses,
crosses.
everywhere in this thing.
Did he not ask you his?
It was
his
giving
religion?
like he's trying to bring me into his religion. So I don't know. It was giving cult. That's what it was. That was the word. I'm trying to think of the word the whole time. It was giving cult vibes. It was giving. You know them movies or documentaries about like the people, the cults, and the guys having like 500 wives, and like he puts like Americans would do it. So like from places
Americans
like,
are crazy.
I don't know what
Well,
the words
okay.
are. But yeah, cult.
Similar story as mine. So I'll quickly explain mine. So I obviously did the same. Mine was the same reason. Quick dip in and out because I just wanted my tablets. That's all. Just wanted my tablets because freaking tonsillitis is pain and a killer. So I went in there, calls out my name. And I'm just like, okay. First of all, he's a buff guy, tattoos and everything. So you wouldn't expect it. Like not that I'm judging or anything. Like
Yeah,
that.
he didn't. Sorry to cut you off, but he didn't look like he should be a doctor. And
Like,
also, when
picture
I
it.
booked the doctor, the name it didn't match him.
No.
No,
Completely. I was thinking a small guy or
no, and also
I don't know if he
I
was a
thought he was gonna be Asian.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. I don't know. I was thinking that like because that's what I saw.
Yeah, and then he was like, I don't know. He didn't look like he should be a doctor. He was wearing jeans and sneakers.
Tight jeans, my guy. Not cool.
So I was like-
tight jeans.
I was like, did he like rob the office or something? Like it was giving you're not a doctor. Like I didn't
so-
see your license
So
right now.
when I was going towards he calls out my name. I turn around. I'm like, okay, cool. And he's just like, before you step in, the doctors look at you when you like walk in and everything. He's literally eyeing at me. I'm like,
Like he's
already,
scanning
I'm
you.
already uncomfortable. Like he's right at the door, waiting for me. I have to like actually
And he's just watching you walk in.
So I'm just like,
He did that. He moved out of the way.
so I literally was like, okay, already off, great start. And I just pulled out my phone. I'm like, so sorry, just gonna message my sister. And I'm over here like, okay, this is so
I think that's when you messaged us and you were like,
I was like, guys, I'm so
guys,
uncomfortable.
yeah.
This doctor's like, I felt so uncomfortable, like really bad. Anyways, sitting down, Tommy, we're like, he's closer
So
to how we are
close.
right now. So close.
So close.
And
I
I know
should have
that
taken the other seat.
I honestly said, sit down. I'm like, which one? I was like, which one do I go? Looks like
But
if I
you're
go on that
always
one.
meant to go on the like
You have
closer
to.
one. Yeah.
So anywho, he pulls out. He's just like over here, like crossing his
Yeah.
hand, looking at me straight in the eye, and he's like, "So what's wrong?"
And he
I'm
just
like,
sits
"I'm
like
just
this.
here to get my tablets
Guys.
and out. I'm on a break right now. I just need to
he
go."
sits like this.
Yeah. But with me, he was actually like this close.
Yeah.
So I was getting really uncomfortable, and I'm like this. I pulled back and I was like, I'm just here. I've just got tonsillitis. I just need my antibiotics. I just want to dip and go. I only got 10 minutes. So he goes on and asks us about my name. Oh, so how do you pronounce your name? Like, okay, that's normal. Everyone says that. You know what I mean? Everyone says that. I'm like, oh, it's Fadel's.
He knew how to pronounce my name. How weird is that?
Creep. Okay.
Yeah. It's like before I went in, he was Googling how to say my name. That's what he was doing.
So he goes, so how do you pronounce it? Fairuz? I'm like, yeah, sure. It's Fairuz. He goes, oh, so where's that from? I'm like,
I hate that question.
I don't
so
know.
much.
Like with my name, I don't know. I'm just like, oh, I guess it's East African. I guess. And then he's like, oh, okay, that's cool. Do you work here? Like he just asked me questions where I work.
He was asking me where
I was in my
work.
uniform. Yeah, I was in my uniform. So I was like, yeah, I work in the center. That's it. That's all I said. I didn't want to be specific.
I would have been like, I work in like somewhere far away.
So I was like, yeah. And he goes, oh, it says here you don't live in this area. I'm like, clearly not. It says it on the.
And then he asked me where I live.
Says
and
there,
then he goes,
right
where is that? And me like an idiot, I'm like, oh, it's 10 minutes away.
Yeah. I'm saying it's.
I'm like, why
it's
am I
ages away. Like
that?
it's not from here. He goes, oh, so why do you work in this like around here? I'm like, I don't know. I'm running away from home. Like I don't know. Like what's the question? Okay. So he just goes on and goes, okay, so where are you from? I'm like, Eritrea. He goes, I was just gonna say you look like you're Sri Lankan or you look what was the other one? Yeah, Sri Lankan
Indian.
or no, something else.
Oh, Bangladesh?
I don't know what it was. I can't remember now. I get it a lot. My sister gets it a lot as well. Mostly
Mauritius.
That. So who says that? And my hair was straight in. Sometimes I get it when my hair's straight in. I was like, well, we can have straight hair too. You never know. And he's like, oh, okay. So he's asking me like, so how long have you lived here for? I'm like, born here. What makes you think I was like, you know what I mean? And so he's like, oh, okay. So I'm wearing a cross. So
he asked me about my religion too.
But you tell him? Do you tell him your religion or just be like,
no? Because when he looked up Eritrea, he goes, oh, what is this? And I was like,
how does he not recall our last visit? Because he knows we're from the same country.
It's really weird. And then I was like, oh, it's just, what do you mean, what is this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was really weird. He goes, oh, it's so interesting. I've never heard it before.
Cool,
like,
now you know.
Okay, now you know, like, okay. And then he's like, so, like, is there, like, Christians there?
Oh, yeah, that's what he said to me.
I think he's, like, proper cult of the church or some weird stuff.
He showed me his family photo too.
Is it giving, like, cult?
It's giving...
Like, they shouldn't be together?
Yeah, I don't think... I don't know. But you never know. You can't tell.
He was like, oh, is there, like, Christians? And I was like, there's everything. Like, there's Muslims, there's Christians, you know?
Yeah.
Like, every other country. And then he goes, so what are you? Honestly, I just thought it was a normal question.
Me too.
And I was like, oh, I'm Muslim. And then he goes, oh, okay.
Okay, that's cool.
And then he was like, so how do they like live with each other if there's Christians and Muslims? I was like, what do you mean? Like, it was such a stupid question. I was like, we're in Australia, you're asking me that question? He goes, is that like normal?
Okay. My God doesn't know.
He was ignorant. He was just another ignorant
You know what?
man.
He also asked me about my religion. I said, yeah, like I'm Orthodox, whatever, blah, blah, blah. He goes,
He
oh,
saw a
what's
cross
that?
on
And
your
I'm
neck
just
and
like,
he asked you what your religion was.
I'm like, he's just asking just random questions. Then he goes on and goes, so I'm thinking normal questions because it's my first time there. So he's like, are you married? Do you have a partner, a boyfriend, pregnant?
He asked if you're pregnant?
Correct. Yeah. And then dating. I'm like,
I felt like it
none
was on
of
a
the
dating
above?
app. Yeah, it felt like it was like giving you're about to sign up for a dating app. The questions he was asking.
I was so close to be like, is this something you should be asking me? Like, I don't know if that was normal.
Yeah.
Because I've never, like, usually when you go to a doctor, you fill in all the forms like the first time.
And then,
so read that form. Everything's there.
Yeah.
All that you need to know.
And also, when I left, so normally when you get like scans or whatever, or like results, the receptionist should call you, not the doctor. All right?
Hold up.
He goes, when I left,
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, normally they call you and they're like, can you make an appointment with the doctor so they can see? The doctor doesn't actually really call you on the phone.
No, they don't. They're not supposed to.
When I leave, this man goes, because I did the swab. Remember the swab, guys? The
I did
DNA
that too.
swab?
I had to.
The one where I thought I was going to get abducted and he's going to make another clone of me or some weird stuff like that.
Yep.
Did you do the swab?
No, that's what I'm saying. I did that. It was so uncomfortable. But
Yeah.
I thought for me,
And then
there was
when
more reason to because of my tonsillitis.
What was my reason?
Don't know. Oh, I mean, to get like I get it, but like he should have told you.
I needed a referral so I can go get an x-ray scan. Like it was nothing got to do with this.
Oh my God, that's so true. You went there for something else.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I completely
And then
forgot about
he goes, when I was leaving, he goes, all right, I'll call you tomorrow with your results. And I didn't think anything of it.
Right.
And it was giving like, why are you going to call me? And then I just left. But then later I was like, I've never had a doctor call me.
Wait, that just
Why are
hit
you
me.
calling me?
Wait, that actually...
Did he tell you the same thing?
No, that just hit me when he said that.
Did he call you?
No, the reception.
They call you. And then I was like,
Wait, what?
you're going to call me?
They're supposed to call you. He's not supposed to
I think
be in
he
contact
needs
with
his
you.
medical license revoked and he needs to leave the country. He's a weirdo.
Nah,
He's in a cult. I swear to God, he is in a cult. He's giving sister wives.
He was getting too close, especially when he went to it was like giving you eye contact. Like, my guy.
He was
I should've
talking
said I
more
should've said I
about
was
like other
married.
stuff than like what's wrong with me. He didn't even ask me what was wrong with me.
Oh, he's like, when he's like, I told him, yeah, because like, you know how I always get, not always get it, but like when I go to the doctor, he goes, is this like a common thing? And I'm like, yeah, sometimes. But he's like looking right at
The eye contact is scary.
Yes. I don't. I was like, yep, okay, cool. It was nice. Not like
I'm gonna go back to my normal.
nice seeing you, or whatever. We just both pull up there one time, just like, I asked him for
really
the questions.
weird.
And I was so uncomfortable because I thought I don't recall his name. That's the problem. So I gotta go look on the
No,
internet, and
we
then
can't. We can't say his name on the thing.
I can't. But I'm saying if I go back there, I'm saying I don't want to go to him
It's really weird.
very scary.
I don't think he's a doctor.
I find it weird how we both
I think
actually
he's got.
experience the same thing.
I think he got his medical license off WebMD.
I find that weird that you and I both actually came across the same doctor.
I know.
That's actually scary.
And he asked us the same questions.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You know,
I
it's
can't
supposed to be
believe he asked
uncomfortable.
me if I have a partner, if I live
Like,
here.
I get
No,
it if you're
I live with
I
my-
get it if they ask if you're married, but we already fill in the paperwork. Sometimes they do repeat it over and over again to double
But
check.
they don't ask you
But
anyways those questions.
how
in
he
the
was
paperwork.
coming
They don't
across
have
it?
to.
Yeah, because we won't be having this conversation if it wasn't normal. Do you know? Like other doctors can be like, okay, married, like they can be like that. But he was like intrigued, like he was literally like,
Yeah, like
invested. Like he was like, yeah, wait, is that his accent? I feel like he was like that. I was like American.
I should have put him on speaker early when he called.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he called
didn't think
earlier.
that was him.
And then he told me, he tried to crack a joke.
Ew.
I don't know what it was giving. Anyways, I told him I have to go and I hung up.
Yeah, she I was like, wait, you're telling them like
He had his voice is so weird.
yeah, he's actually I don't know. I've never heard a doctor to call on a personal like that.
But if anyone went to the same doctor,
we
you
can't
wouldn't know
say
the doctor.
where, but like
if you had the same experience, it's the same doctor.
Yeah, it could be
If you're
same.
from Perth, we didn't tell him.
No, we can't because he
No,
would be the
we
only
didn't
one.
tell him where we're from.
Wouldn't
We're from Perth.
Oh, yeah, now you know.
Weirdo.
I feel like it's mentioned somehow. Check out on our freaking podcast or TikTok. Not podcast. Our TikTok or Instagram. It says Perth. If you
Yeah, we're
follow
from
it.
Perth.
Yeah, if they ever come across
He
to
was
it,
so creepy.
it's so creepy. I want to know if some other people have experienced that. Maybe I should
Oh my
get
God,
someone else.
should we
Maybe I
like
should get-
create a Facebook group or something?
What if I get one of a girl's, my sister or something, to go in there and be like, hey, did you experience the same things we did? I just want to know if this is a common thing. Then it's like, okay, that's deep. Actually, that's pretty deep if it's actually a common thing.
People are weird in this world. I swear to God, there's some
to why
weird
I hate
people.
doctors. I hate doctors.
There's such weird people in this world. I've never had an experience like that with a doctor.
No,
Ever.
you're not supposed to feel uncomfortable. You're supposed to feel.
They're meant to make you feel safe and you're meant to trust them. They're about to like freaking examine on you sometimes. I was about to walk out and leave because I was like, he's going to have... No, don't...
I just wanted my prescription and then I was out
it
that
was-
door. But don't open the door for me. I felt... Stay.
I got up
Stay.
and left by myself. I just opened the door myself.
He's like, okay, I'll get the door.
And then he goes, I'll see you next time when your results
You're
come
not
in."
seeing
No,
me
you're not.
next time.
My results are getting transferred to my normal doctor. The only
Yeah.
reason I came here is because my doctor had no bookings. That's why.
Yeah.
Literally. You are a creep.
He actually...
I'm going to put it out there until... Not on this, but I'll tell everyone not to go to him.
Yeah, in
And I'm going to call and leave a complaint.
Honestly, that is
I'm going to be
actually-
Karen. Like, he made me very uncomfortable.
Yeah,
He's giving...
What if there's like reviews online to see if anyone said anything? Because I think they
Oh
can.
my God, should I look it up?
I'll look it up. But yeah, okay. If imagine someone's actually experienced the same thing. You know what? It could be other doctors too. Couldn't be just the one that we went to. But it's just coincidentally you and I went to the same one. Actually, it's so funny. You know what? He probably knew that you Najwa, he probably knows playing dumb because like Eritrea is not a hard country to remember. He would have brought
He
it
should
up.
have just said, okay, after I thought it's next to Ethiopia. Why do you have to ask me what is that?
And then he goes on and briefly that goes on his phone and looks into
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna find his name, guys. Hold on. I promise you I am finding that man's name. And we're gonna see if anyone left reviews. But you continue and tell them about your damn experience.
Yeah, so I think when he was it like after he did ask me those questions, I think he got the swab thing, whatever, because I thought that was normal. Because
oh my God, I'm going to show you the photo and then you tell me if
obviously
it's
I'm
him.
getting tonsillitis.
Is that him?
Yes, correctly. That's him.
I didn't even confirm.
Is that him? Is that who you got? That's scary. He looks. You won't expect it if you see him on a freaking dating app.
I'm so
you're not
sorry.
gonna
His
see
last
that.
name was giving Asian.
That's he. I can't remember his name because I thought it wasn't important. But I'm not seeing him again.
I'm looking him up.
No way the cream.
I'm looking him up.
Yeah, so when he did that, I think he just kept going on. Like,
It's weird.
asking me so many questions that I'm just like, nah. This is not normal. This is something I don't want to experience ever again. And I remember
Do
going,
people leave reviews for doctors?
yes. I have a favorite. I've got one doctor that's been my favorite for the past 10 years plus to all my family members as well. You know, you have your family doctor. Mm-hmm. But this guy's always booked up, so I had to go.
That's why I went to this one.
And when I went back to work after, I literally laughed so hard. And
Okay, I found one.
wait, hold up.
I found one. Okay.
Wait.
So
I actually want to pull it up because
you
tell
have to
them.
go in the name of the medical center. Okay, so someone said Doctor is the worst GP I've ever met. He is completely dismissive, especially towards females. Avoid at all costs unless you want to be subjected to sexism. His interest is definitely not mental health.
No way. That's actually. Wow.
Oh my God. Maybe he is weird.
Wow. Oh my God, you did find it. Oh, I found it.
Okay, I found another one. He is terribly regressive, condescending, and completely dismissed my concerns. I left feeling far worse than I did before. Would not recommend seeing him, especially if you are a young female. So he is a creep.
So he is.
He is a creep.
Oh my goodness. I want to find. Oh my goodness, that is actually crazy.
Don't say his name.
Wait, this one is. You know what? That's crazy. So it's not just us.
I'm going to find another one. Hold on.
Oh, I'm getting a little stuck here. What the heck? Wow, that's actually crazy. Nigel, that's actually crazy.
No. Why is he still working there?
I think I can see someone here.
A lot of people are talking about the receptionist. They were like, she never smiles.
Yeah.
Maybe she's just having a bad day.
No.
Yeah, nah.
A lot of people saying they don't recommend it, but there's a lot of nice comments about the reception. Yeah. Oh my
Apparently
goodness.
his interests include mental health. Like his interest in health, in medicine. He's not giving mental health. He will give you mental health. He's not going to make you feel better.
What was his name?
Oh, wait, I think I found more.
Wait, what is his name? Oh my goodness, that's actually crazy. I didn't think you were going to find anything, not going to lie. That's actually, wow. So it is actually something that he does. What if, how do you know that he might not be there? Like, is he still there? Do you think he's still there till?
Yeah, he called me today.
What, on his normal phone? You never know.
No, it was like a office phone. Like it was a landline. So it's obviously the office phone.
Scary. I'm coming with you. Do you have to go back in? Do you have to go back in?
No, I'm not going.
No, but do you have to go back in for the results?
No, he told me on the phone that I have a flu or something. I don't know what he was saying.
They never do that. Oh, you don't know somebody told me.
I think he just called just to call. I'm scared he even has my number. I need him to.
Oh my
delete
God,
it. How do we tell them to delete our records?
They can't.
Oh
my God, the worst GP I've met. Oh my God.
And everyone is saying if you're a female, do not go to him. Guys, do not go to him.
His interest is definitely not mental health.
Yeah, because in his like bio, like about him, because they all have like little bios about themselves, it says that his interests are mental health. No, he will make you have bad mental health. He won't fix you or he won't make you feel better.
Wow. I actually did not expect that, not gonna lie.
Why did I have to go to that doctor? Why didn't you tell me not to go there?
Well, I mentioned it, but that was ages ago.
It was really bad. Guys.
But it's not somewhere that I would think that you would go to, you know what I mean? Wow, condescending.
That's
See,
freaky.
dismiss my concerns. Honestly.
That's exactly how we felt.
Feeling far worse than I did before. That's the thing. You're supposed to leave the door happy and knowing exactly like you've done what you needed to do when you got there. They said this, that. Not feel uncomfortable when stepping out to the GP. That is so. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, so we're not alone in this. You know what? I truthfully would want to say that because I can't just sit down knowing that just now happened to you. I feel like that should be spoken about. Like, I feel like I'll write a massive review if you see it.
But what is it going to do?
It's not going to do
It's
anything.
not like his license is going to get revoked.
Well, shouldn't they look into it? Like, shouldn't they actually
Is there like a medical board we can go to?
I will do whatever it
Look
takes.
at me be like, I don't want to write a review, but let me go to the medical board.
Yeah, well, honestly, it's not
It's
just us female.
creepy.
Wow.
Have you ever had any other weird experiences like that?
Other doctors? No.
Not other doctors, but like in general.
Maybe like customers. Yeah.
Yeah, at work.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've
In
had
retail,
customers.
you meet like the weirdest people.
Yeah, I've even had customers give me their numbers. I just go.
Yeah.
It's you experience with like different people. Like you gotta just like keep a face, keep a straight face, and just like okay, have a nice day.
It's always old men that are weird.
Oh my
Older
God.
men.
I think I experienced that a lot when like discomfort, not being comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that. I had to I'm like, excuse me, and I had to go back to the room and just like
Clean yourself.
And then sometimes they like bring their hands out. I'm just like, that's
Why
okay.
they
Don't want to get there. Sorry, I sneezed. I gotta wash my hands. You know what I mean? Like I've had that
Like you feel
experience.
dirty?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just don't feel like ugh.
I felt like that with the doctor.
You could be like a beautiful model or whatever, or rocking into our workplace, but then the words that would come out your mouth could be like, ew. You need to work on
But
that.
I just want to know how that doctor even became a doctor. Is he even a doctor?
You know what? He probably, from what my experience with him, definitely
He
not.
actually didn't tell me what was wrong with me. He didn't do his job properly. And I'm not a doctor, and I know he didn't do his job properly.
I saw the
Because you're meant to ask me, how much are you in pain? And all these questions. You didn't even ask me if I was okay. Like, you didn't even ask me any of those things. You were just asking me personal questions.
I think if I went to the doctors and I was going there for a different reason, and then I felt that kind of way, I would have changed it. Like, yeah, I've got a headache. Just need
From
tablet.
you.
Yeah, I just want to go. I gotta go. Like, do you know what I mean?
No, he was weird.
No, I agree with you, but I'm saying I don't think I'm ever gonna. I don't know. I'm too scared to step in there because if I like go back in there and go to a different doctor and see him, I'm just gonna be like, it's you.
I'm going to tell everyone not to go to him.
I actually would personally say it to his face. No, maybe not.
No, I'm
if you see
scared.
his photo,
I'm scared. And then he bloody like
yeah, I'm running the other way.
gives you the wrong medication.
I'll be like,
He increases your dose or something.
I'll be like, you. Oh, okay.
I wouldn't, if he prescribed me something, I wouldn't take it.
Bin.
No, I wouldn't actually take it. And then I had to pay to see him.
Of course.
I want a refund. Is that a thing?
You know
I want a
what?
refund like right now because I'm not paying to get.
No, yeah, okay, that's scary. Wow, okay.
We had to pay to see him. That's so bad. We had to pay to see a doctor who didn't even doctor us. Does that make sense?
Didn't do their job.
No.
Oh my God, I cannot stop saying wow. I can't stop saying
He was
that.
a creep.
It's just the review. I just didn't think. I thought you and I would just.
Now I know there's an issue.
Yeah. So
Now
we're gonna get
I
to the bottom
know.
of this. Stay tuned for the.
Yep.
Stay tuned.
Maybe we'll talk about him again.
Maybe we will because what if we actually just go in there?
Oh my God, should we go in there and record it? Are we allowed to do that?
I don't know. That's allowed because technically I have the permission.
Yeah, but if it's like, what's the word? I swear to God, guys, that was a level of harassment.
Yeah, I kind of want to see.
I don't know what the levels of harassment is, but I felt harassed. That's what I felt like. How about you?
Yeah, I think so too. I didn't think I would. I think, like, you want to go see, but I want to go back in there and see if he does it again. No, I want to see.
You're
if
gonna
he
pay
does
him
it.
$80 again.
I'm gonna be like, you know what? I do need to go to the doctors anyways, but
You gotta go see him.
I will probably be like, oh hey, no, I'm not paying to see him. I want to see if he's working on that day. So I'll book an appointment that's around the same thing, and then I'll be like, is Dr. Thing here because he has
Should
I've
we
got something
call?
to say.
Should we call the reception and be like, hey? Should we do that?
Yeah, probably. It's not gonna. I kind of find it deep because now that I know that it's on the review and stuff, like I feel like okay, this is probably a big thing, and he's still there because those reviews were weren't they like last year?
Were they?
I don't know, but whatever. I find that deep, but I just don't want to sit there and not say anything. I will say something because you don't want to go to a doctor and feel uncomfortable. But I've seen good.
It was just last month. It was just a month ago.
Okay, but I went,
and then the one before that was
the one I went in the start of the year. So, let's say 8 months. Do you know what I mean? But like I saw good reviews.
Someone did one 6 days ago.
Oh, that's actually so recent. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he gotta go. Like, do your job properly. If there's people, if there's people out here.
I swear he's a cult. He's a leader of a cult somewhere. It's giving he's got like his wife and kids locked in a basement. Like he was really creepy. But anyways, guys, that was our experience at the doctor's and we met like the one right above it, it's like he is the worst doctor. And then the one below it's like he's so caring and compassionate.
Maybe he made someone say that.
No, he was drugged. I know he was drugged.
Look at us making assumptions because
he was drugged. There's no way. Maybe he just is weird to females.
Do you think? Yeah, no.
Maybe he's the type of man.
Not do you think? You're
right.
right.
No, maybe he's the type of man where he thinks all females need rescuing and he's going to be the rescuer. Hence why he's in a cult.
Oh my God, I remember him saying he'll see me
at
my work.
Why did you tell him where you work?
No, like he will find. I don't know.
You should have told him.
What I was wearing, you can obviously tell there's not that many places to look. I was in my uniform.
Yeah, but your uniform's not a uniform. You're just in normal clothes.
But I had a certain badge.
Why were you wearing a badge? Do you have a badge?
Yes.
You guys are weird. Anyways, yeah, that was our experience with the creepy doctor. If there's any updates, we'll let you know.
Yep.
You have anything else to say?
No.
Okay.
I was just looking at the time.
Yeah, that was our first video. We just wanted to. It was something that was on our mind, so we wanted to talk about it. I don't know if you guys enjoyed it, but it was like our venting moment about this creepy doctor and how he made us feel uncomfortable, and
we don't want that.
It's not okay.
No,
and we're gonna do something about it. I don't know.
Weird.
But yeah.
Okay, cool.
You'll see us guys next time. Please follow all of our socials so you can be updated, and we'll promise we'll post regularly.
Yes. Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye.